Hello, my name is Arlie and this is Arlie Tarot, and today I have a reading about what nature wants to tell you, kind of nature's message to you. And I don't know, this reading kind of just wanted to appear. All of a sudden I sat at my desk after I had dinner and I just kept thinking of a reading and it had to do with nature, and then I started to pull decks. I started to pull cards. I got the crystals together. I did like a little setup and I was like, okay, I'm not happy with that. And then I was like, okay, I want to pull an animal spirit for each because I think that would be fitting. And then, you know, we're here. Here we are. All right. So pile one, you have the dragon, and you also have a clear quartz rock, crystal chunk, I should say. Pile two, you have the eagle. By the way, this is the element of spirit, this is the element of air, and this is the element of fire. But you know, the dragon is also kind of fire, so like yeah. Pile two, you have the eagle and you have labradorite. I'm called to mention how the eagle is the highest version, or I should say the highest developed, what is it, evolved representation of Scorpio, the sign Scorpio. So that could be significant. The world card is also very significant here, and so is oh my god, words are hard right now, and it would make sense with air because we are in Mercury retrograded. That is Gemini energy and it is air energy. The Wheel of Fortune and tarot and the world card is significant here, if that kind of that wants to be mentioned. So maybe that's for someone's confirmation that maybe this is your pile. All right. And then pile three, you have the elephant. Like I said, with the fire energy, definitely Ganesh is here. Ganesh, I'm sorry. Yes. The goddess in Hindu. And then you have aragonite, an aragonite heart. Okay, like I said, words. I got this stone as soon as I saw it because it literally looked like a heart to me. So I was like, I have to have it. It's one of those crystals that it's very, very grounded. This is a beautiful energy, but it's one of those, you know how like you walk into a crystal shop or I guess anywhere and something just calls your attention and you're like, yeah, I have to get that. Like that kind of feeling could be significant for you guys, pile three. All right, so I do have channeled numbers. I have channeled messages for each pile as well. I have, if you hear something in the back like scratching, it is my cat that she's scratching on my chair, and it's a new chair and she's already like let me rip into that. Anyways, I don't have a tarot deck that I'm going to use to like shuffle during the reading. I am just going to use the cards that I pulled already, just kind of how it's feeling, but we'll go with the flow. So like I said, yeah, channeled messages, channeled numbers, and I'll see you in your readings. Go ahead and pick, and I'm obviously going to start with pile one. Hello, pile one. If you pick the dragon and the clear quartz, this is going to be your reading. Oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to slam that down. The dragon. The dragon wants to tell you, the dragon along with nature, because this is nature's messages to you. They want to tell you to drop into witness consciousness. And I don't know if you've ever had that moment where you are in witness consciousness. I can tell you how we really get to it when we don't realize that that's what we're doing. It's when we're really happy. And oddly enough, sometimes when we're very sad. I'm going to explain it. Basically, like when you're really happy and you're smiling and laughing and you're looking around, for example, because the scenario is that you're laughing with friends or co-workers or family, and you look around, you're like, damn, life is good. This feels good. The sharing, the being together, that is witness consciousness. It's like you experiencing your reality through like a very, not to say unbiased point of view, but it is more of a immense gratitude kind of feeling. That's what witness consciousness feels to me. That's how I've experienced it. It's also sometimes that it's a practice that you can do where you literally fall into witness consciousness. Like for example, I like to commune with nature. Maybe nature wants you to do this, and this is why they're exposing my weirdness right now. But I'm gonna explain what I do, and maybe you guys want to do that and try that, and you'll see how awesome it feels. So you go and you sit in nature. I don't know, you go to a park and you pick the bench that feels the best, or you go by the trees, go wherever you're led, basically. Obviously it has to be in nature. Yeah, and you just sit there and let your mind wander, or just look around and find interesting leaves, interesting trees to look at. You can speak to them in your head or out loud. I don't know your life. Do whatever you want, whatever feels right. And that kind of is it's maybe take a walk like in a forest, or take a walk in a park, and you'll get there. Like it just feels like there's another layer that you're breaking through, because you're experiencing from like a deeper point of view, if you will. The dragon definitely does this, even in the imagery. It's so zoomed in, but it's really trying to tell you that there's a world even within the world, even within like its outer shell. That's what I mean by witness consciousness with this image wise. They're saying maybe eye contact, in the sense of like gazing into your own eyes, could be significant. Mirror work could be significant. And then the other quote that I wrote down from the dragon description in the book was seeing one's true self. So yeah, definitely mirror gazing could be something that you're doing here. There could be a goddess that wants to help you with that. Aphrodite is big on like observing yourself and showing love and appreciation and gratitude for what your reflection is. Like she's good with that. But I'm also getting like Hecate, or maybe Lilith is coming through as well for you. Okay, the number 12 and therefore the number 3, because 1 and 2 add up to 3, are significant. And now that I wrote it, because I wrote it right, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 itself as well could be significant here. Steps that you're taking towards something. Such a big energy trying to you know what, your spirit guides in the nature kind of way, in the naturey way. What is that about? Oh, you might have, oh, okay, that makes sense. The reason why they're calling you to nature's calling you to itself, if you will, is because there might be a spirit guide that you encounter there. Or if you've ever done like a spirit guide meditation, maybe you've gone to a place that feels it has guided you to a place that feels like being out in nature, and there you've met up with a spirit guide, or there's something about doing that, or you've done that already. Whichever end of the spectrum you're in, they want you to do it anyways, again, or do it for the first time. Ooh, Starry Night, acceptance. Yeah, there could be very important spirit guides waiting for you in nature. You yourself are like a very rare individual as well. Like, look at your energy. Your energy is huge. That's what I was picking up with the dragon as well. Because the dragon, if you think about it, is humongous. And this card is literally just showing us not even an entire eye. It's just showing us a little slivers, like showing us this image, right? But really, when we zoom out, it's huge. Maybe you're going to, or you have been walking a path that is leading to you having a lot of influence. Being a very significant pillar of a certain community could be significant for you here. You're very rare. Your energy feels very rare. No wonder you pulled one of the spirit elements in this deck. There's not that many cards of them. So much intensity. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, for sure. You're like a pillar of a certain community and you're walking the path first. You could be yourself a very ancient soul who is incarnated here with a big mission. And you know what? The big mission could literally be, Pawan, just walking your life, being present, again, that witness consciousness, being a very present and grateful and accepting human being, walking that path, working towards being that in this lifetime is your mission. It could be that simple. And you know how you like put it's like, okay, because now I'm getting the question of, okay, so but how does that change humanity, or how does that lead a people, lead a community? Well, you do it energetically and spiritually. It doesn't mean that you weren't the leader of it just because, oh, it looks like it. It could be a movement that you start. You started with the self. And it slowly ripples. It's simple for your energy and your wisdom to be rippling onto the people and holding on and staying in the energy of the people that need it, or that are seeking it, or that resonate with it. If it connects with them, then there's a connection between you and them, right? And in doing so, you might, in this lifetime, might be able to see the impact of your ripples, or the impact of you just simply walking your path and thinking that you're not doing anything grand, when in reality you are. But all you're seeing is a sliver of it, just a tiny part of it. Just like you, for some reason, that also reflected back to you, Pawan. Nature saying you're seeing yourself very, very tiny, whereas there's more to you. Trust. Wow. Acceptance and trust. This is the Fool card. And open up. I believe this is the Four of Wands. No. Is it the Four of Wands? I believe so. I'm going to have to look. I don't know this. I need to work with that deck more. I say it every time I use it. I just haven't learned what every color is. Sometimes if I get more cards, I kind of can tell. But if I can't tell, I'm going to look it up. It's okay. It is it's the Pentacles. Red is Pentacles. That doesn't make sense to me. Fire is red. Anyways, sorry. That's my little tangent there. But these are so opposite. Okay, makes sense too. We go from tools to open up. Because this is what your the Four of Pentacles is trying to teach you. It's trying to teach your heart to open up and just trust. And also trust that you're walking an unmarked trail, which is why, you won't feel at home and you won't feel like you're doing the right things unless you open up to like the witness consciousness of it all. Accept, if you feel like you're small in the moment, accept that you're small. And if you feel like you're grand and you're big and you're you're having a higher perspective moment, then be that. They're saying just be who you are, okay? That is your mission. It is that simple. But that is not simple to do. They recognize that, okay? you have to understand that nature is very understanding. She was here before us. She will be here after us. And this is why they're saying, we need you to be here, be human, be yourself. It's okay. The star. Wow. So much anchoring of light codes. Look at you. You're working this magic and you're transmuting it and bringing it down. There's a lot that you're doing. There's so much. This is the Aquarius energy. And of course, you're a little weirdo, and I like it. I like it, to be honest. And if you don't identify with being a weirdo, respectfully, what are you doing in my channel? Hold on, I gotta fix this. I'm kidding, but we're all weird, right? We can accept that. Okay. Now, the thing is that even the things, you know what's funny about you? The things that you think are normal, and you think, yeah, everybody thinks like this, or everybody feels this way, or everybody notices that. The universe and nature, let me go back to nature because this is the message from nature, is saying, absolutely not. You are weird. You are the exception. You are some of the few people in the grand scheme of things right now in the moment who are experiencing those things, who see it the way that you do, who feel it, who interact with the energy or the feelings or whatever's happening. That, by the way, they keep saying, is you just having a human experience, and that's what we want you to do anyways. It is actually very rare what you're experiencing. So what you think is normal, they're actually saying it's not normal, and that is okay. The devil, look at you pulling major arcanas. Interesting. They're saying, yeah, you need to accept fully. It's like, let your freak flag fly is what I'm hearing all of a sudden, because you see this energy here. I see it here too, but here is very distorted. It's not flowing as it should be. So it's like it hinders. You're only hindering yourself and your progress by not letting these things aligned. And you see how it's very chaotic on this side. Like, it's the same image almost. Same image, same color, same kind of energy. And then this side is so distorted and not being used correctly. Nature wants to help you with this. Another 4, okay, but this time it's the 4 of Cups. Nature wants to help you open up and open up your heart. And by doing so, the reward here, it's going to be not only like heart healing energy, moving through shadowy things within you, but also money. There's abundance here. Something that maybe hasn't been tried before, hasn't been done before. You could be a pioneer in some kind of way, and something that's not only helping you realize your own potential and your own path, and maybe for some of you leave generational wealth as well, but also to get the win that you deserve is what I'm hearing too. But it's like nature really wants you to know that you need to be yourself. Maybe start there, radically being yourself. Something about the radicalness of it all. And that's because of the star energy here. You have so much potential is what I'm getting with the 4 of Cups. Because I'm seeing so many things. You have so much potential. And it's not that you're wasting it or you're like, but I think you might be someone who can get lost in the sauce a little bit, like life, and that's understandable as well. Life can like put you into a state where it's not a state of fear or even suppression of who you are. No, it's not that. But it is a state of not appreciating yourself and your uniqueness or your unique path. but they're for your uniqueness. And they're saying, no, absolutely not. That needs to stop. Because if you climb up like that, like close up yourself like that, there's nowhere for this energy of flowiness that is within you as well. The rebel within you wants to also be let out, right? I'm getting that song Animals, and I don't remember the band's name right now, but that song is playing in my head. Okay. Eos. I do not know who they are. The key is interesting. Let me get the book for this. Putting this one over here. Is that a goddess? It is a goddess. I am worthy of my desires. Heck yeah. That's exactly, oh, that could be it too, because this is like what we suppress, or the shadowy things, or the things that we want. Like maybe you want a lot of success, or you know that you are going to have a lot of success, and like you might feel like greedy, or I don't know, not worthy of the things that you just naturally want. And they're saying here, no, I am worthy of my desires. It's a Greek goddess of the dawn. It's a bringer of light and new beginnings. Oh, I love that. She has the responsibilities of opening the gates of heaven each morning to let the sun in. There's something about unlocking your potential here. Nature wants to help you with that. You need to go get lost in nature, literally. Go walk out. Obviously, don't get lost. Literally, I said that, but don't literally get lost. What I mean is, go take a walk in nature. Okay. I'm hearing also do it in solitude. Don't listen to music. Be very, very present. Practice this witness consciousness thing. It'll feel really, really, really good. I'm speaking from experience here. Enjoy yourself. And try to like, there's something about slowing down. Just like live, you know, like live. I'm getting that meme. That Ted Lasso meme where she's like, well, we're obviously not saying, and then he pops in, he's like, no, live. You do whatever you want. Exactly. Strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Yes, absolutely. Oh my holy moly. Gaia is here. Come on now. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She would guide you through this time of change. Oh, so you could be going through a transformation. No wonder what is it? The witness consciousness is trying to appease and put to rest the imposter syndrome. That's kind of like what this is telling me. Peruvian lily, strength again. Come, strength. Leo could be significant. The sun. This mentioned the sun. Okay. Mother. Excuse me. Strength. More effort will get you what you want. I think it's not so much. Okay, it could be like physical effort that you put into something, but really, for you, it feels more like acceptance. You need to accept the good. Okay, accept the good. That you deserve the good things too. Okay. And forget me not. That's so cute. Remembrance. Memories and the past hold the key. Okay, a key could be very significant. Ooh, I'm getting like somewhere that you moved to before. It could be significant, or you could be missing a place where you used to live. Or moving could be significant as well. A key also makes me think of Hecate, so Hecate could be significant here too. Especially if you've been around like seeing dogs lately. I know it's so easy to see dogs out and about, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, your last card here. Oh my goodness. Joy, of course. Welcome this in. This is the energy that wants to be here, really. This all, it's almost like this card is grabbing all of this and just swirling it up, and here it is. The energy of love activates our feeling of happiness and well-being and supports a high vibration of frequency in our being. That's what nature wants to do. Nature wants to, it's almost like they want to help you drop into witness consciousness so you can feel joy and bliss. Even if everything around you could be very chaotic, Pawan, it's okay. If you need an escape, nature's saying we're here for you. Something about that is so comforting. We're here for you. We've been here before you and we'll be here after, but we're here now with you and we're here for you. That is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Sorry, the end of the reading here feels very warm and fuzzy, and it feels really good. That energy feels really good. I'm gonna leave you with that, Pawan. I hope that it resonated, and I hope the messages got through and helped you in the way that they needed to. And I hope the energy of like nature and that thing that I was feeling at the end there, I hope you experienced that, because it feels really wonderful. It feels quite literally like just really good, happy go lucky, joyous butterflies, but like soft and nice kind of energy. All right, thank you, and I hope you have a good one. I'll see you in other readings. Hi, Pal 2. I'm gonna get some Palo Santo going for you, just so that we can concentrate on your energy and let go of Pawan here. And if you guys picked an eagle, excuse me, and labradorite, this, oh, can we get that flash going? Nah, okay, it doesn't want to show up. There it is. Oh, is it? Okay, really? Okay, there we go. This stone is playing with me today. All right, this is your reading. I have some channeled messages from the ego itself, and then I have a channeled number as well, and then we're gonna move on to the cards that I have pre-shuffled. Let's see what nature wants to tell you, Paul 2. I drew a blank all of a sudden when I tapped into your energy here. The eagle is bringing in the number 5 for you. 5s are about change. If you're seeing 555, this is your reading. And if you see 555 after this reading, whatever resonated here, it's it's a way of the divine saying it's close. So the ego is all-pervading truth seeker and transforms karma. And they want you to step into the unknown here. And the unknown could honestly be, for some of you, about grabbing the reins of your life back, or about getting back to that, to like being in charge. Something about being in charge of your own fate is significant here. So if you've been in a period of time in your life where you feel like you haven't had much control, the ego and nature is here to say that's changing right now. Okay, spiritually strong and has mastered the element of fire and air. So there's something about you being a magician here, quite literally. You have a lot of power at your disposal, Pal 2. And the eagles also makes me think of like perspective. There's something about you gaining perspective when it comes to how you're approaching maybe some troubles that you may be experiencing. Like I said, it could be that some of you have had a period of feeling like you're not in control. And in a way, in a way. Not just feeling, like quite literally, you could be like not in control. And that's a little scary to say, but it's not in the sense of you were always safe, protected, guided towards the things that you need, you know, where and who you were meant to be with and everything. But don't feel like you're not supported in that way. But you know what I mean, in the sense of, it's, you know what this feels like, that period that you were in. It feels like after a tower moment. It's almost like you wanted the chaos because you know that from that chaos you're gonna rise again better, right? That's what that feels like. And in a way, right, you could be in charge of the fact that the tower fell, but while it's falling, you are not, right? You're not in charge of that. You cannot, you know, make it fall so that a structure, this falls first and piece by piece it's gonna be laid out how you want. No. Like, yes, you have the free will to initiate the tower, but that doesn't mean that throughout it you can control things. And that's what the divine also wants you to know. Like, it's kind of like unburden you. Nature saying, look at how chaotic I am, okay? But everything makes sense eventually. Nature's very cute today, okay? She's like a 15-year-old girl or something. That's hilarious. In your pile, anyways. And saying, hey, let the chaos like find its way into magic, if you will. A windstorm or a lot of winds could be significant. Okay. Bluebell Fairy number 6. With gratitude. Okay. Be grateful for the chaos is what I'm getting with that. Maybe you're someone, Pal 2, much like Pal 1, that you're being asked to get to a state of gratitude, however you get there, but it's time to get there. And obviously nature is here to help with that. She would be great at that with you. If you want to go meditate, walk, or sit with a tree, sit by your plants, and just, I don't know, be for a while. Just be a human, sitting down or standing or laying down, whatever it is that you're being, just be for a while. Something about just being. Ooh, herald of change, the horseman. That makes me think of the horseman of the apocalypse, which is hilarious. But maybe that is that destroyer energy in right now, or that you were experiencing. And you know that the horseman of the apocalypse of your life, of the tower moment that you had, is a herald of change. And in return, you know that it was you in the first place as well. And if you don't know, nature's saying, well, now you know, because you're hearing it here first, folks. I just told you. Okay. I don't know what that was. That was funny. It's interesting because I felt called today. Before I pulled the cards for you guys, I pulled a reading for myself, and I laid it out to see how I would like put all the cards together and everything. And one of my cards was this one. I also got the horseman. But you see, for me, it felt like change was coming in. For you, it feels like the change happened, and now things are like aligning where they should have been in the first place. You know, whatever the chaos destroyed, the wind and fire, very phoenix energy kind of feeling, it's trying to put back together a rebirth. Wow, seek the truth. The 7 of Swords. Look at you piercing the veil here. That could be something too that this change has done for you. It's helped you pierce the veil to something. Well, if you were seeking truth, of course. And then the 6 of Swords, healing begins. Interesting how these are backwards, right? But I think it makes sense. It makes sense. So you went seeking for the truth. You went looking because you wanted to get in perspective. And nature saying, well, you found it, you got it. Was it disruptive? Absolutely. But with the change of healing comes as well. This is very beautiful. And I don't know if you see it, how I'm seeing it, but it's literally like, I'm seeing her walk into this, like, what is it? Into this portal. And then I'm seeing her from the front walking in. And she's older, wiser, more, I think more attuned with nature, if I may. And in return, more attuned with their own heart. And you should, this is no easy thing that you did here. It's so clearly what I'm describing. Like, she's literally lifting the veil, walking through, and here you are walking through it. You could have wished for something to change here, and it literally came true. Yeah. 9 of Wands. Oh, you needed this. This was like a breaking point. A make it or break it point in your life. Oh, it really was. A 5 of Pentacles is not an easy thing either. There's a lot of pain, having to stand your ground, and still like feeling like you're still in a losing battle, but not giving up as well. And the 3 of Swords. Yes, my friend, what have you been through, pal, too? Interesting that we have a hawk here. You've been through a lot. This is behind you, okay? And if some of you, obviously you have to see where you are in this journey right now, but if some of you are in the thick of this, I'm hearing now into the thick of it. Like, if you're in it right now, know that the change is coming, okay? You need to know that. This is confirmation of that. The change is coming. You've been feeling it. I now realize you did channel number 5, and 5s are about change. Now you have the Herald of Change. They're saying, we're here right beside you with this. We can help. Nature wants to help in whatever way it can, okay? Some of you, if you need like natural, it's something about natural medicines, or maybe there's something about spiritual inducing medicine as well, like what is it, spiritual journey inducing medicines. Obviously you need to be responsible and do this with, you know, whatever it is that you're taking or consuming or partaking in. Make sure that you do so safely. But yes, that could be here at your disposal as well, because nature is very healing and she has many outlets for it. But like I said, and I think I'm going to say it in every pile, because I think it applies to every single one of you, is there's something about go and just sit in nature. Just be for a while. Let the clarity come in, okay? Once the clarity comes in, the healing can begin, right? You're getting there. You will be getting the answers that you deserve, I just heard, but I was going to say the answers that you desire. The Dragon. You guys could be very connected to Pile 1. I feel like I'm almost like reading this backwards for some reason. Like, this is, like, if I'm reading for example, if I was reading Pile 1 after you, I would be like, oh my God, Pile 2 was about you, because it feels like you're beginning. And then if you're going through this right now and you want to see where you're ending up, go see Part 1 is what I'm trying to say. And if you're at the tail end of this, go see Part 1, because you'll see what comes after, in a way, or what what all of this meant, if you will. I'm gonna read for you what this says, though. Again, take that as it resonates. I also have to add, because this is fucking freaking me out, okay? 39, 3 and 9 add up to 12, and that was Part 1's channeled number. I just have to mention that. I'm sorry, but I have 30 is 3. Can't ignore it now. Like, I'm seeing it in 3 again. Okay, because 12 has had to 3. You guys are killing me with the synchronicities. That could be your, like, I am brave, of course. Wow. It has done too much to work. Sorry, it has done too much work to let the fears of others be a distraction. If this energy is actually opposition to the change that you want to make, or the things that you want to pursue from whatever outlet it is, they're saying you're going to work through that. There's nothing to fear here. Maybe you're in seeking truth. You're finding who are your friends and who are not. You could be getting hurt in the sense of there's a lot of relationships or friendships that are being dissolved in your life right now. Again, if you're seeking some kind of perspective about what all of this means, I do feel like Part 1 will make sense for you. And if you don't want to watch Part 1, all I can tell you is things will get better. This change is for the better. Blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. Definitely. Nature definitely wants to help with that, because here it is. I know it's not blue, but it is the loving energy that you possess within. There's something about if you ground yourself, like if you're barefoot, whether it's sand, snow, the dirt, grass, the earth has a healing rhythm to her that wants to help you here, wants to help you tap into your heart, and therefore give you peace of mind. Observation, obviously important because of the ego's point of view, right? Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. This is literally what I meant by commune with nature. Sit down in nature and just be. Part 2. And you will see how much information and cool shit comes to you. You'll be in awe, okay? I see you having like epiphany after epiphany. In a trance, if you will. I also see you smoking some marijuana, which is, I support it. But again, if you want to, I'm not pushing anything on anybody. So people feel like they need to have a very, not anything inducing their trance, if you will. And some others feel more comfortable with it. It's up to you. Stop. Slow down. The pace must abate before it's too late. Slowing down would make sense too. Again, there's something about just being, relaxing, enjoying your life, enjoying where you are, even if there are things who are like stressors. Nature's also here to say we're always here if you needed a little escape, you know? All right. And moth orchid, communication. Listen and speak with greater care. That's the heart activation. Especially in the things here that are, again, you're setting boundaries or you're dissolving situations, like, or friendships and relationships in general. There's something about, you have to tap into your heart as well, because you need to, you're doing this from a place of being grateful for maybe the time and the exchange and everything that happened between you and these other places, people, things, jobs. There's something about coming from a place of gratitude, and if you do so, you're coming from a place of love, which is really what they want you to do. There's something about speaking, and we have a lot of swords here, okay? And the swords are about the communication, and this is air energy. It will make sense to communication. Communication is key here, but also communication from a place of, again, understanding, gratitude, empathy, genuine honoring of connections. Yeah. And surrender. Another 39. Look at you. Look at all that green. Wow. The energy of surrender supports us to let go of illusionary control and yield to the flow of love and life. Wow. Didn't we talk about tower moments and how, like, you can't really control them? You have the free will to, like, set them on their way, but you can't control where everything falls or whatever. This is perfect. This literally rounds everything up. That's happened again. That happened in part 1 as well. I literally said that. It's like I grabbed everything and I swirled it, and here it is. Literally, here it is. The energy of surrender supports us to let go of illusionary control and yield to the flow of love and life. Love and life, life and love. Make sure that you look around and believe and feel like everything is divine and beautiful and purposeful with purpose. I couldn't say that because it is. It is part 2. That is nature's message and advice and gift to you. I want to thank you so much for letting me read for you. I wish you nothing but the best. If you felt kind of called to part 1, you might want to go watch it, part 2. Because I feel like it would give you some answers as well. But I hope to see you in other readings. Have a good one. Hello, part 3. If you guys picked aragonite and this heart-shaped crystal that I found of it, and the elephant, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what nature wants to tell you. What are their messages to you? I have some channeled numbers, or channel number, because I only have one, and some channel messages from this card. I'm going to put your crystal over here. Definitely, maybe you need to ground your energy, because this crystal is very grounding. And I'm gonna hold it for a little bit over here, if you don't mind, while I get into this. Your number that I channeled for you is number 1. And the elephant is wise and unstoppable, okay? It wants to bring that forth in your energy. Obviously you are that, but it wants you to bring it to the forefront. It wants to show you the way to do that. It wants you to trust as well. You have and possess and should be using the immense wisdom that you have. And if you feel like it's been a little bit hard to tap into it lately, the elephant is here again to show you the way for that. It wants to illuminate the way with the light of self-knowledge. Again, that internal wisdom that you possess is very immense. Because think about it, the elephant is one of the largest land mammals, or land animals in general. And it's a wise old soul that you possess here, part 3. And there's something about self-acceptance of it, and that in itself becomes the guiding light. You've always been your guiding light, but it's accepting that you possess the guiding light for others as well. And it's like you can't even hide it either. If it shows up because it's a fire within, it's meant to be like admired, or as be inspirational for others as well. And I'm also getting, I almost lost it. I'll get it back now. Hold on. There was something else that I was like, oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, that it reminds me of the Hermit and Tarot, the original depiction of it, how the Hermit is holding his own lantern, and because it's looking down, sometimes the wisdom finally comes online, if you will, once the Hermit lifts its head and realizes that they were guiding themselves all this time. It wasn't just an outside source of light or guidance or intuition or messages, synchronicities. It was them, their soul, their own wisdom that was doing it. That is very beautiful. You are amazing, Pile 3. Okay, let's see what nature needs to tell you. Pine Spirit, 30 could be significant. Ooh, your Saturn return could be significant, turning 30. Purification. Look at it. That energy of the fairy. I love that. The winter time is almost coming to an end, but winter could have been very significant for you in this past winter. Number 12. Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. You know what? You know what, Pile 3? So Pile 1 had the dragon, and in their pile, they also got a dragon card from another deck. And now you are over here from another deck getting another dragon card. Are you also connected to, and also their channel number was 12. God, oh my goodness. I can't deal with this. It's crazy. Or maybe dragons just want to be in the energy of every pile. Maybe I should have just accepted that. That could be true for you. Like you don't have to be connected to the other 2 piles. But if you're the one who's watching all of them, well, this is your confirmation, because your energy has traveled through every single one. And that could literally be for one person. But if that's you, cool. We love it here. Love to have you. It's okay. Welcome to your 3rd reading. Your keys are significant as well. They were significant in Pile 2 too. There's something that nature wants to confirm for you as far as you being a leader for other people. There's a you are. And also about trusting the timing in your life, because the timing in your life, like I said, you turning 30 could be significant, but that could just be a specific point, right, that I'm picking up on. But you could pinpoint a very specific point in your life where things shifted, and you could see that your calling shifted too. Like whatever you felt like you were here to do, or yeah, your spiritual path in general, your spiritual awareness could have shifted, changed, brought in as well. And the reason why they want you to trust the timing of your life is because you don't get activated to certain things that you possess within you until you're ready for it. Because in that way you're protecting the future. You're protecting like even your future self as well. Coming together, the 2 of Cups. Wow. And lead. Didn't I say you were a leader? With the Emperor. You're leading with love here. I can't help but notice that this dude is this dude in this card. So there's something maybe that you're presenting something. Like literally it's a pearl. And a pearl gets formed around something that's irritating to its host, to its creator, if you will. I kind of see it here depicted too, where it's almost like you found the wisdom. Oh, this is what you did. Yeah, look at this energy and look at the energy that's backing up the Emperor. You found your strength and your wisdom in what you used to deem your faults or your shadows. What irritated you, what was hindering you, you encapsulated it. This is how beautiful your energy is. You transmuted it by encapsulating it and making it something beautiful. And here you are, It's almost like you're ready to present this to someone else, or your significant transformation. It's something that obviously you did for yourself, but there could be like something like a counterpart or someone that you love that you're sharing this with. It's like a win for both of you. It feels that way. Union with someone could be very significant too. Nine of Cups, yeah, I would say. Look at that emotional fulfillment. Wish fulfillment, emotional wisdom, emotional fulfillment as well. I mean, they're happy, okay? Look at the little iguana here. That's cute. There's so much in these cards. All the little eyes are making me think of dragons. Interesting. There's so much, you know what? You should feel like a winner, Pile 3, because you freaking are. Because of everything, every obstacle that you've overcome. Because that's what the elephant does too. The elephant is a remover of obstacles. And sometimes, let me revert back to why they want you to trust the path that you're on and the timing of your life. The elephant sometimes also puts in obstacles so that you go towards the path that you're meant to be going. Which is why, again, when you feel like, if you felt like in the past, you've had challenges that then, by you accepting them, kind of like rolling with the punches, making it something better than the hand you were dealt, literally forming a pearl around something that maybe wasn't that pretty before, is what you were meant to do. And that's why you weren't fully at the place or with the people that you were meant to be with, but it's about to happen here. Wow, Ace of Swords. What is this about? It feels like communication with someone, or someone communicating with you, Pile 3. It's a divine cosmic fucking event, let me tell you. Like, it's gonna be so significant. This Ace of Swords feels powered, like super powered. Especially because now I'm seeing it like it's coming here. It wants to be, this Ace of Swords actually wants to be an Ace of Cups moment, which would make sense with the Two of Cups, because it's always two people presenting a cup to each other. But yeah, because look at this, it's coming from this portal right here. It's coming from this energy. Ooh, birds could be significant. Maybe you're someone who watches birds, or you're just mesmerized by like how birds behave and you just watch them for a while. You might, something about an imagery of like watching birds fly together and how they swirl and how they ride the wave of like the wind. Something like that could be significant. Quite literally, that's also your energy, where it's like riding the wave of life, if you will. Something about the wave that you came into like this incarnate kind of timeline. How you incarnated in this timeline could be significant. Or who you incarnated with and who you're meant to be with in this lifetime could also be very significant. It feels like I'm going back to a person, by the way. Please don't take it like that if it's not what you feel like this is about, because I don't want to ruin that for you either. I remember reading for a collective, and I'm going to pick up on different stories. But yeah, for some of you, it's about someone else too. Oh, the Prince of Swords. The Knight of Swords. So it's the Knight of Swords bringing this Ace of Swords moment into here, into your energy. Yeah, look at that bird. Look at that bird. What do I want to say like that? That's weird. This infinity back here is significant. This is definitely significant. A ticking bomb is interesting. That phrase too. This is coming in fast. This could be coming from someone in kind of a little bit of a volatile way. A lot all at once. But again, you can handle it. And if this is if this is you having a lot to say all at once, very like spur of the moment kind of thing to someone else, I'm also hearing they can handle it. They've also been waiting for it. They're also in alignment for this. It wouldn't, okay, confirmation, it wouldn't be happening otherwise, right? You gotta think of that, like keep thinking about the fact that if it wasn't meant to be happening, it wouldn't be happening, okay? If you didn't deserve it, you wouldn't be pursuing it. If you didn't deserve it, you wouldn't be inspired by it. Armide. Look at you again. Number 1 was your number. And here you are. Confirmation with that. Let me read about that goddess. I love that she's in nature and she's holding something. What is she holding? I wonder if it's... I honor nature's ability to heal. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Literally nature is speaking directly to you. Hello? Affirm. I honor nature's ability to heal. Well, you know, I went on a tangent about the story that I saw here. And I kept forgetting to go back to what nature wants to tell you. Obviously all of this, but also they want to remind you, their key point that they want you to take away from here is, I am healing and I am here to help you heal. So however that looks for you, Path 3, when it comes to your relationship with nature, nature is saying, honor my healing and I will heal you. That is very beautiful. She's the goddess of herbal healers and sacred herbs. Oh, she's Celtic goddess who is strongly connected to the traditions of herbalism. Maybe you want to be an herbalist, or you're meant to be working with an herbalist, or just working with herbs in general, drying your own herbs, making your own concoctions of oils, and I don't know, like I make my own like oils and I make my own like sprays. Maybe that's something that you want to pursue yourself, or you're being called to do. Use it on yourself, give it to others, or sell it, or whatever it is that you're called to do it. It's significant here, okay? Okay. Let me get into your other cards here. Free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. Wow. When I say you have beautiful energy, you really do. You're so wise beyond your years. I think you've heard that before, but one thing is hurting and one thing is believing it. And I feel like all of this is leading you to heal. And because it's leading you to heal, it's leading you to believe that you are, in fact, a very free spirit, okay? Someone who, and you know what makes you a free spirit? It's not if you are like out there in festivals and having like kumbaya moments and smoking a ton of pot and whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's not, like the depiction, the capitalistic depiction of what a free spirit is in like movies or TV shows, like being a hippie, this and that. That doesn't mean that you're free, okay? What it means to be a free spirit is this. You don't have walls up. You let people show up as they will, and you show up as you can, right? You are without judgment, especially with the self above all. And you love without condition, the self above all. That is being a free spirit. It's that simple. Nature's saying, I am a free spirit because I just accept that I am who I am. I think there's something about humanizing nature in the sense of, if we talk about her, we can say she's not hard on herself when she has like a storm and maybe, you know, causes damage and causes pain and destruction for others, but really it's just what was meant to. It's a cycle of hers. She wouldn't be ashamed of that, and we wouldn't shame nature for it. So the same thing goes for you. Part 3, the things in your life that you feel like have been tumultuous and you've caused them, or things that have been tumultuous that cause you pain, there's something about seeing everything connected when it comes to that. Coming together makes sense to me too, in the sense of it all comes together into like you accepting certain things like about your life, and being therefore free of the shackles of like the overthinking, or the what is it, the anxiety around it, around being human and having a human experience. It is very anxiety inducing, 100%. But they're saying trust that slowly you are unlocking the tools. Remember, trust the timing here. There's certain things that you haven't unlocked yet within you, because you will when you need them. Okay. Vision. Okay. Maybe you're a visionary as well. The elephant definitely carries that energy too, because it's like a path forger. Trust your ability to create the vision in your soul. That takes me back to what I said before about if you perceive it as something that you want, it's probably because you deserve it, right? This is kind of like what that's telling me. Camellia, peace. Be calm and calm will come. It's easier said than done, right? Oh, you want to be you want to be anxiety free and calm? You just gotta be calm, and more calm will come. Okay, cool story. Harder to do than to say poetically, but nonetheless, it's here. It's being offered to you, by the way. Nature's here to help you with it. Oof. Picture plan insight. Heck yeah. The answers are there for those who look. Oh. What a call out. Especially after I was like, oh, that's easier said than done. Blah, 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 blah. And then what do they snap back with? This. The answers are there for those who look. All right. Yeah, because it is as simple as just looking around. It truly is. If you want wisdom and you want to feel part of something, in control and out of control at the same time, and free nonetheless, nature will do that for you. It puts you into a very beautiful state of perception of your surroundings, yourself, the cosmos, everything. All right. Originality. I like that. I like that a lot, because you are an original. You are, like I said, you're the path forger. You're the first in line who guides the way. Okay. The frequency of originality supports our capacity to be unique and original creators of unlimited possibilities in every moment. Wow. What a great energy to back up the Emperor as well as the leader. You're doing the things that you're doing in a very unique way. Like I said, you're very much an original. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm phrasing it like that. It reminds me of that TV show about vampires, but and at the end of the day, you know what? You're just a free spirit with a vision, and you're following it. And nature's here to support you in that. They're saying, hey, maybe you want to turn to herbs when it comes to the things that you're trying to manifest, or trying to, like, you know, like maybe in your spiritual practice, they want you to implement more herbs. Maybe study them. You know how some people go like on down a rabbit hole when they, in spirituality at least, where you're like, oh, I want to know all the crystals and I want to learn about crystals, and you do. Or you want to learn tarot and you do, or you get a new deck and all you do is just use that deck so you can learn it. nature kind of hinting at you here. It's like a little winky wink. It's like a little, hey. Maybe herbalism is something that you want to study next. See how that feels. I think you'll find it vibes with you. I'm just seeing someone even just handling the herbs, putting them in bundles. You just get joy out of that. It's a joyous thing. That's really beautiful. Maybe that puts you into that witness consciousness too, where it's like you're in the moment, you know, you're working, let's say with rosemary, and you're smelling it because you're working with it, and the, you know, the sap and the little oils from the leaves, it's on your fingers, and there's a texture added to it, and then the smell is more intense, and there's so much there. There's so much there to experience. It's beautiful. It smells good. Tangibly, like in the senses. There's something about all of that. Oh, that's really beautiful. All right. Thank you so much, Pile 3. I really hope that this resonated and brought you the clarity or the support that you needed, because nature's definitely here to support all of us today. It wants to be like a champion for us, and it wants to be a place or an energy as well, or a presence, a guide, if you will, who is here when you need it for whatever you need it. I said it, I think, in part 2, where it's like nature has a lot of healing outlets. You know, it does it through many things in many ways, and all that matters is that you find the way that you connect to whatever outlet she's provided us with. Find your groove with nature, and she's here to help, and honor her healing. And maybe the way that you're meant to be doing that is by working with herbs, which is one of the outlets that she has for healing. All right, thank you, Pile 3. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good one.